Okay, so shall we begin?
Sure.
Okay, so this is Davis from 18. So we are doing the pre-event online meetup before meetup with the company supported by SBA, so business agency before CES 2024. So this is Hubert from Ubergizmo, and we have a representative from Barun Bio. Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. My name is Patrick Wang, and then I'm the technological advisor and then the director for the foreign, business.
Hi, yeah, nice to meet you, Patrick. I'm Hubert from Ubergizmo. I'm the co-founder and editor. So I'm very happy to meet you and hear about your technology.
Nice to meet you. And then, if I may, I can share my PPT slide.
Please, yes.
Thank you.
All right, so if everyone's ready, please proceed with the presentation and continue with the Q&A session. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so our company is Barun Bio, and then provide the anti-aging life care solution by utilizing the microelectric stimulation technology. So the aging can be considered as a disease. The World Health Organization classified as aging as a disease by assigning some disease code. And the global anti-aging market size has been increases. Now it's about like $70 billion. And then its annual growth is like about increased by 8%. So what would be the anti-aging approaches? There are several anti-aging approaches. The generally known anti-aging approaches are some skincare using some cosmetic product and plastic surgery, healthy diet, and exercise. But also, we can consider anti-aging medicine treatment, which can be the cell reprogramming regeneration, such as like the stem cell therapy, or some chemical or biological drug treatment, such as dementia drug or some sarcopenia, which is like loss of muscle function and mass. So what would be the best or some like best anti-aging rejuvenation solution? Especially expensive anti-aging treatment could be merely ineffective or some has some risk of side effect. So it would be great to have some anti-aging effect in everyday life without much effort. So our company provides an anti-aging life care solution by developing the novel microelectric stimulation technology utilizing electric energy, which is generated from daily body movement or some contact, which is called the V-STIM technology. It is wearing electrical stimulation. So this V-STIM technology can provide like a microelectric stimulation and continuously stimulating cell to maintain cell vitalization state. I can introduce this technology, So our body can generate some, electric energy, like whenever you move or some contact with other object, which is called some static electricity. So whenever you run the plastic comb through your hair, you can feel your hair adhere to the plastic comb. That could be right there. And then this energy is generated, and then this energy can be transferred through our body by water molecule polarization. And as you know, more than 70% of our body is composed of water. So this energy can travel to anywhere in our body. And this energy is usually unused and wasted in our body. However, using our technology, we can deliver and concentrate this energy to the specific target area, utilizing some conductive biomaterial, some conductive material or some fiber arrangement. And then this can be applied to as a patch or some cloth or fabric to gel or any form. So once we kind of deliver or concentrate microelectric stimulation onto target area, so our technology can provide a continuous microelectric stimulation to our target area cells. And then that can help to maintain healthy life. And then you want to know what would be the cell vitalization by microelectric stimulation. Vitalize means give the energy and strength to the cell, so it can improve the expected functions of cell. Like, for example, based on our, the research, they kind of cell can produce more energy generating molecule, which is called the ATP, and then they improve the metabolic, the activity. And then once cell is vitalized, organ can be more vitalized, and then they're doing some well functioning, and then they can help to maintain healthy body. So to demonstrate the effect of WeStim, our technology for cell vitalization, we tested various functional clinical evaluation. First, for the muscle cell vitalization, we tested our WeStim technology by utilizing our WeStim applied sportswear apparel, and then by just wearing it, and then they just, by just wearing it, and then muscle fatigue has been decreased by 6.4% to the target muscle area after exercise, during exercise, and then after exercise, recovery rate has been increased 9.9%. And then this result has been reported to the prestigious journal, top 5% in the field. And also, we have demonstrated the enhanced healing by cell vitalization. We developed some wound healing patch and also hair growth gel. And then this patch and gel kind of like promoted wound healing and then hair growth improvement using animal model. It is also kind of published. So conventional electric stimulation technology has been utilized for some pain management and then the muscle relaxation or skin treatment, but they have some various limitations because they require a lot of battery, device, system, wire itself, and then it provides also strong artificial electric stimulation. So it can cause burn, serious like a skin irritation or kind of like bruise. So our technology is kind of like can be apply the unlimited application to all life care area, to be hair gel or some like skin, the patch or gel tonic, and then can be applied to the like apparel, sportswear, garment, or some insole. And then our technology does not require any device or external power source battery, and then does not require any wire. And then since this does not use the kind of like any, the external, the kind of like the strong artificial electric stimulation, so we can continuously use this product. So to achieve the novel, generation anti-aging therapy, we utilize the microelectric stimulation to apply to various products. So we can show that we have a plan for our the product and technology development. From 2000, like stage 1 is develop some microelectric stimulation transfer technology. This is the principal technology was completed by 2022. And now we are stage 2. And then now we are developing wearable patch product. WeStim apply these wearable products. And then we already launched 3 sportswear, including leggings, socks, and then compression top. And also we complete to develop the healthcare apparel such as like protector, sleeve, and then insole product. And also by the government support, we are currently developing is stage 3 gel type application product for the beauty and then some hair loss, preventing hair loss gel like tonic, lotion, hair gel, etc. And then for the future, stage 4, it would be the advanced product, could be more functionalized. And then stage 5 would be the more disease-oriented. And then we can develop some application. And then based on the personal kind of like a data management system, and then we can, provide like more targeting some like disease-oriented our microelectric stimulation therapy, such as some sarcopenia or some joint health healing, some wound healing approach. And then currently we are introducing some the healthcare sportswear. We team apply the sportswear apparel, brand, which is called Haibo. And then this is the Wistim, the Wistim technology applied some electric stimulating muscle leggings. And then we received the 2024 CES Innovation Award for this product. And then even, they provide the microelectric stimulation. They have some human-centric design and then eco-friendly the material. And also we successfully launched the Wistim technology applied socks. And then this can also provide the calf muscle stimulation. And also it has some compression and then the unique non-slim padding too. And we completely developed some various, healthcare apparel, including sleeves, protector, and insole product. So to promote the commercialization and then test our product, we did crowdfunding what is for leggings product. And then we got about like 1,600, 15% funded within $18,000 within 3 weeks. We got, funded. And also some healthcare equipment product. And then we contract with a Korea company, which is called the Jongendang. And then we have also contract with a KBO, Korean Baseball Organization, for the compression top, and then for Jongendang with some the knee protector and calf sleeves. And then we are, by the support of a government grant, we are now developing some hair tonic and the wrinkle patch. So we have a plan for development of a customer app. This application can monitor some body signal, and also they show some electrical output based on body movement or steps. And then also this application may collect the feedback data from the customer. So we would like to, in the future, we would like to develop some AI-based application, and then this can offer some systemic data management. And then also they can provide some supplementary affiliated service. So based on the customer data analysis, and then they kind of matching some product and also suggest some, the affiliated facility like service and then advertising, etc. So this is our, the kind of, the strategy. So we have original technology, and then we have some expanding application of technology. And then we are productionize apparel, beauty, healthcare product. And we, based on anti-aging health customer, we can get some feedback. And then we got some kind of like based on feedback, we can, improve our technology. So we got 22 domestic patent registration and 4 domestic patent application, and then 1 US patent registration and 5 PCT and international patent application, and protected by the patent. And then our CEO is, this is the technology, our company is the kind of like a university laboratory founded lab. So Yonsei University and then Chungang University, which is the prestigious school in Korea. And then we are still working on some R&D system based on the, university. And then this is our collaboration potential partner. And so our goal is providing convenient anti-aging life care solution in daily life, utilizing your own energy by just wearing it. That's all. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you for the presentation. That's very interesting. I'll try the hair growth product if you want. Okay, so I do have some questions. So just to get back to like the basic of the science.
Sure.
When you stimulate cells with an electric current,
Yes.
does it activate the mitochondria? Is that what it does to raise the metabolism?
Yes. First, when the microelectric stimulation, especially which is called the microelectric field. So when the microelectric field is provided, ionic channel will open. So some ionic kind of transfer will happen. And then this can kind of like promote some action potential of the cell. And then this can kind of like improve and promote some, the mitochondria, which is the kind of ATP generation, the organism. So that was the sequential, mechanism of the energy generating molecule,
I see. Okay. And so basically using like the clothing, so the clothing is generating static electricity, and then at the same time you use it to focus the electricity on the specific location.
Yes, whenever you wearing, the clothes or because the core beauty of our technology is just structure arrangement of conductive material. It can be fiber or any, the gel type, anything. So the target area, we just need a kind of like arrange the patchy form or any form,
Okay, so the material at the focus area is a little bit different.
Could be. It depends on our application goal.
I see. And so how deep does the electric field go?
Oh, that's very good question. We are doing some electric, the simulation using some console software. And then we cannot kind of like quantify some kind of depths of the electric field generation, but they have certain more than, some epidermal area, some dermal area, some kind of more than, the kind of target area, but not into deep, but we need further analyze.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I can see how that could help the skin, but then, like the leg muscle are pretty thick, so I'm not sure like how far you can go.
Yes, I think that's very good question. But this one is kind of like the electric field is generated, because this is utilized our, electric energy, and then that was not externally, the provided. It was insidedly generated, and then we just need a concentration. So yes. So it's not kind of penetration. You don't kind of think about the concept of the penetration. It is kind of inside the energy concentration.
Yes, yeah, I'm trying to visualize like which cells would be activated and which are not. That's why.
Yes. So I think based on it depends on the patch size, kind of like how big is the patch and then the shape of the patch.
Okay. So the bigger the patch is and the more the energy is spread out. So the lower the energy is at one point.
It depends on shape and, because usually edge area would have more electric field concentration. So not always bigger is good. So it depends on how we can, arrange the patch and yeah. Like you said, maybe thinner would be, could be better sometimes, but it depends on design.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so once you kind of stimulate the cell, right, the mitochondria are more active, is there a downside to kind of stimulate it maybe many hours per day? So if I wear one of those sportswear for, let's say, all day, is there any downside to kind of stimulate those cells continuously?
So far, we didn't see any, any of side effect or like unexpected, and then we cannot wear some like we cannot wear more than kind of same clothes more than, but usually this is you cannot feel this energy because this is the micro electric some micro level unit, because if you want to feel this electric energy, it could be the some millivolt, like milli kind of unit. So this is very kind of like a the very small kind of like signal. So, but we need to further, investigate.
Okay, yeah, I'm asking because so let's say if I buy some socks, right, and then I wear them and I feel, oh, my feet feel really good. So now I will buy like 7 pair of socks and I wear that every day. So my feet are stimulated, let's say 8 hours a day every day. So that's why I'm wondering if the cells are working really hard on it.
So I think that's very good question, but we need to really further investigate that.
Okay. Because I think if we tell people, hey, this is activating your cells, and someone is going to ask, hey, so is it good to activate the cells all the time? Yeah, so I'm sure you will get the question from someone at CES.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. So later, it was very interesting because you mentioned the clinical evaluations, and then you said that the muscle fatigue decreased by like 6-something%.
Yes.
So how do we measure muscle fatigue?
Yes. How do we do was after the wearing we team apply the apparel such as like calf sleeve or some you see the leggings, and then they are doing the tester doing some leg lace or some calf lacing exercise, and then we analyze using the myography, so the equipment. So myography signal is if they have some like more fatigue, and then if they are more tired, their signal has been changed. So it is kind of like a widely accepted, the measuring the muscle fatigue in the physiological, the lab. So we utilize the myography, and then we kind of like testing some calf lace exercise, and then test evaluate the muscle fatigue at the targeted muscle area, which could be
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can see how people would do that for sports. And then, like, okay, so the hair growth gel, that's very interesting because you know that it's a huge market, the whole hair thing. So you tried on mice, is that what I'm looking at here?
Yes, we are kind of like using some hair loss animal model. So hair loss animal model, and then we applied we team applied some conductive gel, and then it shows, which is called the hair follicle regeneration. So number of hair follicle has been increased, and also length of hair has been increased based on our animal study. Yeah.
So it was increased by like how much?
We have to check the published data, but could be more at least like significantly increased. You can see the picture of here, and then compared to control, I didn't include the graph, but at least like they have more, significantly. This is sorry. Yeah. This is the kind of like we tested the various, you know, the option, and then some walking and then running, or let them do some, you know, let them do exercise. And also this technology is also just body contact, or we can get some energy source from the electrical appliance, such as charge the cell phone, because they have always have lost electric energy. So you just need to touch that. So basically you don't need to exercise. So whenever you type the laptop, charge the laptop, and then you can get some that electric energy from lost energy from the laptop to your body. Then you can utilize that energy too. You know.
Okay. And so do you think that the hair growth could become a product in the next like 10 years?
Because now we are already tested, and then we got Korean government, we got fund from Korea government, and then as a cosmetic product, because there are a lot of hair gel and then hair, you know, as a cosmetic product, if we can kind of like soon, you know, we can apply the soon, you know, because this is kind of like a not chemical or biological. This is kind of like a electric stimulation is physical stimulation. So, and then utilizing our natural body energy. So it depends on which category are we in. Because if it is a kind of like a medical device, then we should have to prove many things. But you can say hair treatment kind of tonic or some product, maybe that could be, you know, the more.
Yeah, it's the difference between medications and vitamins.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and so when you use the gel, where does the electricity comes from? Is it from the motion of the applying the gel?
Yeah, because we have some kind of like a gel has some electrolyte. We kind of like apply some electrolyte, and the electrolyte has been kind of like some conductive, you know, the property. And then we didn't show it here, but usually there are two electrodes. One is the kind of like stimulator, and then one electrode is like the free charge source provider. And then free charge source provider could be the gel. And then non-conductive area would be relatively, they have some like epidermal and then dermal layer. So this can be act as like a epidermal area is like another electrode. So the make it easy. So conductive gel can provide electric charge to the hair follicle area. And then this can stimulate some, you know, ionic transfer and then electric, you know, the stimulation of the hair follicle area. So they can.
But I don't understand where the electric charge is coming from that will be transmitted by the gel.
Yes, because, you know, based on your body movement or any contact, your body will generate some, you know, electricity. And then
okay, so it's still static electricity.
Yes, that energy is unused and wasted usually. But whenever you kind of provide a conductive gel, and then they can kind of like produce some electric charge transfer, and then that kind of like you know, that will create some electric potential on that area.
Okay, okay, I understand. That's very convenient, I guess.
Yes.
And so you know, if you raise the cell activity, if you do that on a large enough number of cells, I mean, could you even lose weight with this? Right, because you're raising the metabolism.
Yeah. We didn't check yet.
Okay.
But, you know, if you want to kind of like, you know, reduce weight very drastically, I think we better kind of like choose some chemical drug or something, because yeah,
okay.
that would be.
Yeah. I was imagining having like the whole suit, you know, wear like the whole suit with this, and then maybe try to lose some calories.
Yeah. So this is kind of like a weak signal relatively compared to the artificial strong signal, which you can feel. So the point is we have to kind of provide some continuous stimulation, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so now I see how that could be good for health and healing, you know, the skin and all that. So, but anti-aging is like pretty far away. So how do you take this technology and turn it into like an anti-aging product?
Yes, because you know, whenever we more aged, our muscle easily, you know, easily kind of like a tired, and then because to reduce kind of like an aging process, we do some like exercise, but the muscle can be really tired, and then sarcopenia, which is kind of like a called the like what is that loss of muscle function and muscle mass whenever you get aged, and then this can provide more kind of like energy and then like muscle cell vitalization. That would be one. And then also knee protector, they kind of like promote some joint healing. Could be some knee protector can provide a joint healing, and also some hair loss. And the wrinkle care has been utilized, you know, a lot of cosmetic product for some electric stimulation. So what we really need to do is using some kind of like cosmetic, like a cream or something, just wearing, and then kind of could be more helpful to reduce the wrinkle, you know. So we can kind of like apply the various, you know, the anti-aging target, you know.
Yeah, so from what I understand, you can mix your gel with some cosmetic products, maybe. Okay. And so have you discussed with one of those brands and see what they think?
One of the
Do you know the cosmetic brands to see if
oh
they like the idea?
yes, so we have been kind of like trying to develop some, even, you know, hair gel, we have to develop some, you know, hair treatment kind of company. And also, actually, you know, this is kind of like an initial discussion stage, but because cosmetic ingredient is pretty much same. The point is how to advertise or how to sell your point or something. So now we are kind of like we have some kind of like initial discussion with the LVMH and then luxurious brand, and then they are kind of like a more, because first time we thought they're gonna more interested in the wearable outfit, but they are more interesting about some the cosmetic product. So that's why we are trying to make some, you know, based on some cosmetic, general cosmetic ingredient, and then now we are trying to apply to, you know, yeah, our
To that, yeah. I think from their point of view, the cosmetics is probably a higher margin product. And it's also a product that people buy more often than the clothing.
Think so, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting. So let's see. I'm looking at my notes to see if I have more questions. So you talked about like some artificial intelligence application in the app that you're building. What was that about?
This is, you know, this is just kind of like initial moment for our, you know, and then because we would like to have some, now we are kind of, you know, the chat GPT, right? And then now we are kind of like educating now, pre-educating our, you know, microelectric stimulation and then anti-aging, and then based on our research, and then keep educating our AI. And also application, whenever we develop some application, we would like to AI kind of like analyze, and then data management, let them do some like a data management system. And then like and then kind of like let them ask some like propose what kind of product could be matched to the current existing customer. And then based on some analysis, what could be the better choice, and also what kind of like, some service, affiliated service can be provided. So this is a little bit more future, but we would like to utilize that for, the personalized matched product.
I see. Okay. So what kind of data would you be analyzing?
First, we already made some little kind of simple prototype, because based on your movement and then some contact and movement, especially whenever you're walking, and then based on distance and movement, and then some, the velocity, the speed of your walk, and then we can, estimate how much how much, electrical output can be generated based on our previous, experiment. And then we can kind of provide, some customer based on your movement, your electrical output kind of like has been focused, concentrated on your kind of based on your, what is that product? If you're wearing some like arm sleeve, and then the target area has been more provided more electric stimulation, such as like that. And then this would be fit into some, general like, iPhone or some like a Galaxy app or health app or anything. So yes.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So, and then based on that, you can propose different types of products and things like
yes.
that. Is there any plan to have like a subscription for your app?
Yeah, that's what we would like to have, like eventually have some subscription, and then also based on their movement, and then we can make some little more fun. And then whenever you achieve some steps or some like whenever you achieve the electric stimulation, whatever, and then we can provide some reward or some, and then we can kind of like make some community of the feedback, the discussion, something like that. And so first time, maybe we can, free subscription. And then if the service become more high quality, then we can ask some more high quality service, and then more subscription.
I see. Okay. So today your revenues come from selling products directly, and then selling the technology with partners, maybe? Is that the two sources?
Yes. For now, I think we are more kind of like it depends on some like even the government funding, because like we got funded from the government for hair gel tonic, and also we are kind of like try to targeting some the the selling our product. We have some online, the purchase. We have setting up the online kind of like a platform. However, we have some confidence in our technology, and then some like a R&D part, but we don't have too much like a marketing and then that ability. So what we are trying to do is partnership with a bigger company, and then we can kind of like develop together and then sales together. That's what we are trying to do. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So the scaling the business would be more about partnerships and selling your IP.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the government funding, is that considered like research?
Yes, for the kind of like development and commercialization of our like the gel product, microelectric stimulation product.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Cool. So that was all for my questions. Thanks for your answers. It's a very interesting field of work, and so I hope your hair gel works very soon.
Thank you for your interest. Really appreciate
it. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, so I'll ask DK if he wants to add something, if he's still around. Oh yeah.
All right, so I hope you had a great conversation and presentation. So, is there any questions you have for the whole simulation?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think we've addressed all the questions.
Okay. So that'll mark at the end of the session. So thank you for your participation in this meeting. Thank you so much. 감사합니다.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much for
much.
your interest and
감사합니다.
sharing precious time. 감사합니다. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.